Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a really easy flatbread wrap. I had to say that slowly because this is about 5 takes in and I can't say flatbread when I need to. So there you go. So I'm going to make you a very easy flatbread wrap. Alright? 2 principal ingredients: yogurt, self-raising flour. About equal amounts, 300 grams of flour, 250 of the yogurt, okay? Mix it together and knead it. So let's show you how to do that, okay? So we have our bowl and the first ingredient in is the self-raising flour. Throw that into the bowl, as simple as that. Move it to one side. Bit of salt and pepper, just get some flavour in, okay? And then the yogurt, okay? Pile it in, just like that, easy peasy. Okay, then all you do is grab your hand, it's best ingredient, and start moving that flour into that yogurt. Now, it's not an exact science this. If it needs a little bit more flour, we might need to add some, but notice it's pulling together already. Okay? It's a weird ingredient, yogurt, when you mix it with the flour. There you go. See, it's already pushing together. Look how easy it is. Some people use a dough hook, but you don't really need it. Look, it's already making a dough already. It's quite clever, really. Okay, keep on pulling it together. There you go, look at that. Look at that, easy. So, it's all pulled together. Look at that. Then all you have to do there, like we did last week with the Facebook Live event, just rub your hands and it'll all come off your fingers, look. Easy peasy. Okay, move it around and away you go. Okay, look at that. What an easy dough that is. Job's a good one. Bit of S&P and that's it. Okay, now once you've got it to that stage, get rid of the bowl, get some flour, scatter it on your board. Let's knead. You want a nice smooth pastry, dough, sorry. Okay, yeah, easy. Look at that. Bit of simple kneading is needed. Right, so there you go. Look at that. Keep it nice, move it around. And then keep on moving. And notice, look, it starts to simple flatbread. Job's a good one, look. A bit more flour just to make it move better. Look at that. Look at that. You have bread already. Do a little bit of kneading. What you'll do is you end up getting a nice smooth paste. Oh, close, damn it. There you go. Once all this comes together, there you go. Okay, so got my little stove on. That's cranking up, nice and hot. So what you do is what I learnt from a chef was curry curry powder is quite bitter, and a lot of chefs cook their powders in a pan with a little bit of oil or butter, or even a dry pan to burn them off. Well, this is ridiculous, because what it is that you would do that with the fresh seeds, but with the powder you don't need to do that. What you do need to do though is take the bitterness away, okay? So if it's a reasonable quality, if it's a better quality curry powder, it should be fine, but I would still do it anyway. So what you do is you add water to the pan, okay? Just to cover the pan, and your powders. So this is about a tablespoon of curry powder and a teaspoon of turmeric, because with coronation chicken you want to kind of cover, okay? Grab a spoon, maybe turn the heat down a little bit. Right, what we want to do is we want to dry those powders out, okay? So see how it all thickens up, see the bubbles? What we want to do is we want to take that water away and just left with a paste. Now this curry paste, you can use it for anything, it's brilliant, okay? Turn it right down to a slow bubble, don't, see that? Look at that. You can see that see it thicken where the water just evaporates. So you're boiling that water off, keep it going for a little bit. Bring it up a little bit more. Oh, my fire's gone out, not good. It's alright. Spits in a little bit, but we'll get there. Get a nice little bubble on, there you go. Okay, look at it thicken up slowly. All you're doing is taking that little bit of bitterness out of the spice. Now, if you don't want it too hot, you don't have to put so much paste in. But I'll show you how to take the bitterness away from the, take away the heat away from the curry sauce in a second. See that? Look, thickens up lovely to a nice little paste. Now, this is just a basic paste. Now, at this point, you can season it if you want to. Okay? So, a little bit of salt. Just remember though, if you season it at this point, be careful when you season it later. You don't want to make it too salty. There's going to be loads of flavours going on here. So, this is just a typical, like a medium madras powder, curry powder, basic curry powder. I've got loads of powders to make it themselves, but I just want you guys to see how to do it with just normal curry powder. Alright? Look at that. See? Look at this. Right, now we've got to this point, we've cooked out, it's a bit like cooking out a roux. You're cooking out the flour, you're cooking out you're just taking that bitterness away from those powders, alright? It gives you a better rounded sauce. Right. Now we've got to that point, turn it off. Don't need it on anymore. Move it to one side away from where you're working and let it cool down. So we've let the curry paste cool down, so that's ready to go. Look at that, that's great, ready to rock. Okay, so set that to one side, and then we're going to get a small bowl and put some more ingredients together to make a little coronation mayonnaise. Okay, so we've got a bowl here. What we're going to do first, let's get some mayo in. That's all you need. Then we'll make a little bit of mayonnaise. Okay, so what you want to do is add it in a bit by bit, okay? Right, next thing is you're going to stir this in, and then stir this in to get the colour. Look at that, straight off the bat. There you go, look at that. Now at this point you decide whether or not that's the right spice. So what you do, take the other end. Needs a bit more for me. Okay, like that, that's it. Now because that's still a little bit warm, it will loosen the mayonnaise, which is not a bad thing. Right, and then we're going to add a little bit of mango chutney. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some mango chutney to sweeten it up a little bit, sweeten the deal. A nice tablespoon. Perfect, that'll do you. Alright, give it a good stir. That will do the trick, okay? Season it a little bit, be careful because you seasoned it earlier. Job's a good one, okay? Lose this, set this to one side. Okay, so we've got our curried mayonnaise, our chicken, we have now got our spinach, lime and mint. Okay, we're going to sort that out in a second. Next thing now is to sort out the naan bread, the flatbread even. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to shape our naan bread. Alright, so we've got this nice little mix here. It's really straightforward, okay? Cut this into 6 equal pieces like that. How easy is that? Pull those off, leave them to one side, okay? Pull them off, leave them to one side. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our, roll it into a ball, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll it out, okay? What I'm doing. Right, so I've got the flatbread ready to rock, okay? Let's move the bowl out of the way. So nice and even, okay? You've got your paste. There you go. Everybody's nice and happy. Okay, then a nice spoonful of your mayo, right down the middle. Don't be so precious about it. And a little dab there. I'm going to show you why in a minute. Okay? So, get a bit of the chicken that you've got all ripped up. Okay? Put that down the middle. A little bit of the chicken like that. This is your wrap being made, right? Like that. Grab some spinach. Okay? Your baby spinach. Rip it up. Put it down. Good job. Alright? Like that. Get your mint that you've got. Now, don't be so precious about this. Whole leaves, good as gold. Just put some in there, pick some, throw it in. Lovely job. Okay? Bit of S&P, salt and pepper. Season it up. And then, bit of lime, cut it in half and have a little squidge of lime in there. Add a bit of zing to it, okay? You could put a bit of zest in there, right? Just get a small grater, put some zest, but it's not essential. Okay? I'm going to take a little bit off here because I think that might be too much pastry. So if you think there's too much, give it a trim. Okay, now this little bit of mayo here is your glue to make sure the wrap is enclosed, okay? So take this piece here that's overflowing here, put it over to create an enclosure of that wrap, okay? This one, away from you and over the top, so you've got a little envelope. Then, push these sides down like that. Okay? Now these bits, you hold either side and go all, put your fingers, your 4 fingers here, all the way over. And try and cover up all the chicken, see that? Then what you do is, you get your thumb and your 4 fingers and just hold it like that and turn it over. Squidge it in a little bit, and so it's nice and tight like that. Then over again. And you have yourself your first wrap, okay? Okay, so now we're going to cook these bad boys. Now, don't put your hand in, that's dangerous. Right, got to get this nice and hot. Crank the volume, crack the heat down, like that. Now, in street food, what they'll do is they'll have a sponge full of oil or butter. Now we've got to be careful here. If we use butter, it'll just burn, right? So what we're going to do, first of all, we're going to introduce some oil, okay? Right? Now, a little tip for the top is make a little kitchen roll wipe like that, okay? So you don't put your hands in there, and literally what you want to do is go round the pan with the oil, okay? You don't want this bad boy to stick, okay? Right, keep that to one side, use that for the next one, alright? Don't want it too oily, okay? Now this is nice and hot, we're going to put the first one in. Seam side down, okay? Now I'm using a Korean omelette pan because it's a nice size, but you can just use a frying pan, okay? Alright, and when you start seeing this cook, you'll see the bubbles on it quite quickly, alright? Crank it down a little bit, okay? You'll see what I mean in a minute when I turn it round. So you're getting the bubbles going, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to move it around with my trusty slice, just to do it. And just take your time. It's a flatbread, so it won't take long to cook, okay? You can hear the sizzle. If I show you here, you'll see the bubbles. See the bubbles forming along here? What I'll do is I'll come around this way and show you what's going down. Look at that. That's what we're talking about. Look at that. It's great, isn't it? Look how the colour on there. It's great. Keep it down because all you're doing is cooking the pastry, alright? You want to make sure it cooks. And because you've done them in this shape, what you're going to do is you're going to turn on their side and hold them together, okay? Look at that. Give them about 30-40 seconds either side. Then we're going to turn them on their side like that, okay? Be careful. See the bubbles on them? That's that pastry working. It's doing the business, okay? Yeah? See the bubbles there, look. It's great. Might need to add some more oil. If you don't want to, that's fine. Okay? Then you're going to turn it the other way. I'm going to hold it against there. Look at that. That's what we're talking about. It's great, isn't it? Now I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It needs to be a little bit lower. Okay, then the next bit. This is what makes it a bit streety. Okay? Alright. Now, turn it on its side like that. Look, it's practically cooked already, look at that. Okay, now, we're good here. Look how beautiful that looks. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of butter because that's what makes it a little bit decadent, a bit funky. Alright, now we're going to turn these off, okay, and then we are going to put them on a baking sheet. So, now we've got them to this stage, just want to finish them off, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tongs. We're going to lift them out and put them onto a baking sheet like that, okay? Alright, turn this one. There you go. There's our wraps. Beautiful, beauty. Right, then turn this off, which I have. Put this on here, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub this was like a naan bread. They'd run a little bit of ghee over it, which is like butter, clarified butter. Okay, and then a little season, and then we're going to put it in the oven just to finish it off on a gas mark 180 this, for about 5 minutes. All right. Hi guys. So I brought the wraps out of the oven, and let's cut one in half so you can have a look. Okay, so they're in the oven for a couple of minutes at 180, and look at these. That's what we're talking about. Look at that. See? Nicely cooked through, ready to rock and roll. Alright? Look at that. That is what I call a nice wrap. Now, you can serve a bit of yoghurt, mint yoghurt with it, even if you feel like it. Cut that in half and put some nice lime over it. Okay? So there you have it. My coronation chicken flatbread wrap. Enjoy.